Hello everyone. Let's solve the problem number 1 in resultant stresses at a section. Let's read the question. A rectangular concrete beam 100 mm wide by 200 mm deep. So the size of the rectangular section is the 100 mm wide and 250 mm deep, spanning over 8 meters, is pre-stressed by a straight cable carrying an effective pre-stressing force of 250 kilonewton. So the beam length is the 8 meters and there is a pre-stressing member carrying a 250 kilonewton located at an eccentricity 40 mm. Suppose this is a neutral axis. So this is a pre-stressing force P with the magnitude of 250 kilonewton. Eccentricity E is 40 mm. The beam supports a live load 1.2 kilonewton per meter. So the live load is 1.2 kilonewton per meter. Now he is asking to calculate the resultant stress distribution for the center of span cross section of the beam, assuming the density of concrete is 24 kilonewton per meter cube. So we need to calculate the resultant stress distribution at center of the section at top and bottom layers. And the B bit is find the magnitude of the pre-stressing force with an eccentricity of 40 mm, which can be balance the stresses due to dead load and live load at the soffit of the center of the section. So we need to the magnitude of the pre-stressing force that can balance the live load due to live load and dead loads. So let's calculate the section properties first. So pre-stressing force P is equal to 250 kilonewton. Then cross sectional area is equal to 100 mm wide and 250 mm deep. So equal to 25,000 mm square. Next eccentricity is 40 mm. Then self weight is equal to volume into density. Volume means cross sectional area into unit length. So 0.1 into 0.25 into 24 equal to 0.6 kilonewton per meter. Now what is the live load? Live load is equal to 1.2 kilonewton per meter. It is in given data. Now total load equal to 0.6 plus 1.2 equal to 1.8 kilonewton per meter. Now the section modulus Z is equal to PD cube by 12 by D by 2, means Z is equal to I by Y equal to BD square by 6. So B is 100 and 250 is the depth, divided by 6 equal to 1.04 into 10 power 6 mm cube. Now let's calculate the bending moment due to loads. So moment is equal to formula W L square by 8. So W is the total weight 1.8 kilonewton per meter into L is the span 8 meters divided by 8 equal to 14.4 kilonewton into meter. Now let's calculate stresses. So two types of stresses are there: the stresses due to pre-stressing force and stresses due to live load and dead loads. So first let's calculate stresses due to pre-stress. So first one, direct stress due to pre-stressing force P by A. P is 250 into 10 cube divided by 25 into 10 cube. this one equals to 10 Newton per mm square. Now PE by Z, so this is the bending stress due to pre-stressing force. So this value is 250 into 10 cube into 40, and Z value is the 1.04 into 10 power 6. This is 9.6 Newton per mm square. Now let's calculate the stresses due to live load. This is the bending stress due to live load and dead load. The moment we got earlier is the value 14.4 kilonewton meter. I am converted into Newton into mm. So Z value is 1.04 into 10 power 6. This value is 13.8 Newton per mm square. Now let's calculate the resultant stresses. In resultant stresses we will add all the forces. So resultant stresses at the top of the beam at the midsection is P by A minus PE by Z plus M by Z. So this one P by A is 10, PE by Z is minus 9.6 plus 13.8 equal to 14.2 Newton per mm square. This is the positive value. So this is compression stress. Now stress at bottom, P by A plus PE by Z minus M by Z. So this value is 10 plus 9.6 minus 13.8 equal to 5.8 Newton per mm square. This one is also a positive value. So this is compression. So on the both faces the concrete beam is subjected to compressions only. So both layers are in compression zones. Now let's go to the B bit. So in this one we need to find the pre-stressing force. So here P is the pre-stressing force required to balance the stress at soffit. So F bottom equal to 0. So what is it means here? In the question he mentioned find the magnitude of the pre-stressing force with the eccentricity of 40 mm which can balance the stresses due to dead load and live load. So this is a beam with this pre-stressing force P should counterbalance the live load and dead loads. So here the bottom of the beam should subjected to 0 tension. So F bottom equal to 0. So P by A plus PE by Z minus M by Z equal to 0. So P is the unknown here. P by A plus PE by Z equal to M by Z. So take P as common, 1 by A plus E by Z equal to M by Z. Let's substitute the all values here. So cross sectional area 25 into 10 cube plus eccentricity 40 and Z is the 1.04 into 10 power 6 equal to 14.4 into 10 power 6 divided by 1.04 into 10 power 6 is the section modulus. So by solving this equation we will get P is equal to 176 kilonewton. So this much of pre-stressing force is required to counterbalance the live load and dead load without causing any tension at the soffit of the beam. Thank you for listening.